Stop chasing. Look, it's Marcel, aka Honey Bunny Sunny, and you know I'm on a mission to make you some money. Listen, today I got a really great video for you, and if you're new, hit the subscribe button. All right. If you're new, welcome. If you're new, you've been divinely guided to get these words that are getting ready to come out of my mouth. All right. Now, primarily on this channel, I'm teaching in the trading, stock investing niche, but there's always lessons and wisdom off the charts that we can bring into our trading to make us that much better. All right. Like, comment. Let's get this message out to the masses. All right. Now, today I want to talk about some life-changing advice that my $500 million net worth mentor gave me. All right. Now, I've been blessed to have met this person. This person has been a tremendous help in my life, wisdom and support when I needed it the most. Right. And it came at a critical time in my life when so much was going wrong. All right. This person gave me where I would share, like, this person pretty much came into their wealth through selling a company. I won't talk about, what the company is. That'll kind of give it away. And I do not have permission to tell you who this person is. Okay. So just to get that out the way. All right. But I can share the advice that they gave me that changed my life that I think will also change yours. It was very simple, right? These very simple words I will never forget. And it was, pain is the tuition that you have to pay for success, right? Pain is the tuition that you have to pay for success. Now, I know there's schools of thought, many different schools of thought out there. There's people from so many different angles of how things are supposed to work out. I've sat in every seat. I've been a student from every type of person who approaches work in a different way that you can think of, right? I've been a student of the spiritual leader. I've been a student of the super hardcore, like, go, push, right? And I've been, a student of a minister. I've been a student of, a professor who knows things in theory, but hasn't necessarily, created it in their own life. I had parents, I had cousins, uncles. I've seen so many different sides of life. And this advice holds true through all of it, right? There are people that say that, okay, if you're doing what you love, you never work a day in your life. That's not true. That's not true. Pain is more of a test that the universe gives you to prove that you will continue. That's literally it. So even if you're doing what you love and it may not on the day-to-day feel like you're working super hard, there will be some painful trials that you go through. There will be some painful points that you reach, because the whole idea is separating the person who's going to continue, who's going to do, who's going to persevere, and the person who's going to quit. There's literally only two types of spirits, right? It's fight or flight. So if you are feeling pain, it's important to understand that it's the tuition for your success, not a punishment, right? It's not you did something wrong. It's not karma. It's not none of that stuff. It's like, this is all a part of the test for if you're going to be on the other side of this thing, or you're going to surrender and fall back. You're going to fight or you're going to fly. You're going to run. It's that simple. Everything in life is, are you going to stay and fight, or are you going to run? Are you going to quit, or are you going to keep going? It's that simple. So once I realized this, I stopped getting so, like frustrated with the pain. I stopped going back and forth in my mind and overthinking things and thinking that something must have been gone wrong. I mean, I'm pretty sure you watching this, like, I know you've had the feeling at some point where you were like, okay, there's a whole lot going wrong right now. Maybe I should be doing something else. That is where your success lives. When you embrace that feeling, you lean in towards that